What is it about this picture of my brother Jay, taken about 45 years ago? I call it the boy with the contagious grin. Just one of hundreds of snapshots in Grandma's record of his first 10 years, the ones with her, the story I missed, which began 2 months after he arrived. That day I didn't miss. Nor those first 2 months when suddenly what had been just the two of us became a family. It was a great time. For some reason, after all this time, I'm reading this story I missed. This life Grandma made for him, the rituals, parties, and pals, neighbors, and family I'd left behind. I see nurturing and what looks like lots of joy. I wonder what he sees, what he remembers. Like, does he remember my occasional visits? I hardly remember them at all. Our mother's ghost looming everywhere, me in the closets and backs of old drawers looking for a trace of her. Grandma's inevitable tears and broken record replay of the "What if you had stayed with me" song. I had no way to answer that question, and no way to understand her depth of despair. I just wanted to run out the door. So I ate and ate, that perfect pot roast, those pink box cookies with the chewy middles, bagels with cream cheese and sardines for breakfast. I see Grandma aging into her 83rd year, when I swooped in and brought Jay to join us and then disappeared 500 miles up the coast and left him there with his new pack. I never really thought about it. It was our way, but the truth is also that I had no idea what to do with this brother who came from the past. From that time I see a different face, much like mine 10 years earlier, in my own aftershock. I guess that's how we both landed 10 years apart, shell-shocked, but also liberated, into that wild and crazy place with its big spaces, big ideas, and a cast of characters no one would believe. Like those salt-of-the-earth men who scooped Jay into their lives and gave him everything I couldn't. We've never really lived together, and our lives do spin in pretty different orbits. But we were joined together there in the true spirit of family, and we do share these connections and lived experiences, both ordinary and extraordinary, back then and since then. It's not been easy watching him this past 10 years get enough karmic lessons for several lifetimes, and I know the if-idas don't help now. Maybe that's why I'm hooked on the boy with the contagious grin. That joyous spirit embedded for a lifetime, I think. And it's comforting to read this early story and to bring its gifts forward. Partly in gratitude and remembrance for Grandma and for her strong spirit that persevered despite so much more than her share of life's hardest knocks. Jay and I share that spirit too. It's good to be reminded. And his mother did name him for a warrior. I wonder if he knows that. I think I'll ask him.